Welcome back. Now let's just say you're a guy out there, you forget that Valentine's Day is this Saturday. It's this Saturday. And let's just say you tried to get a reservation. Let's just say you couldn't get one. I'm not naming any names, Jason Fechner. We have the solution for you.
We do.
I want to introduce Julie Mertens from Greatest Grains over in Davenport, joining us today to show us a great from-scratch recipe. It's healthy and it's perfect for two.
And it's easy.
And it's easy. That is the key part. Where do we get started?
We have some wild-caught salmon here, and we're just going to salt and pepper it a little bit. And then I have an iron skillet here warming up, and we're going to sear it on that side.
What do you mean by wild-caught salmon?
Wild-caught salmon, as opposed to farm-raised salmon, has less fat, about a third less fat than farm-raised salmon, and a little more protein. I think it has less fat because the salmon are doing their exercise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. That works for us too. So it's sizzling there. You've got a little oil in the bottom of that pan.
I want to just get a sear and a golden color.
Okay, golden color. That's the key.
That's right. And then we're going to pepper this side. Since we're going to use soy sauce in the glaze, we don't need any more salt.
Okay.
Now, would you like to get the glaze going?
Yes. Where do we get started with this glaze?
Okay, it's just a simple glaze. Probably everybody has these 4 ingredients in their kitchen already. We have tamari soy sauce, and we need 3/4 of a teaspoon of that.
Okay, that we can do.
Okay, and tamari is a naturally brewed soy sauce, so it's a little stronger in flavor than another plainer soy sauce. And
but you can use soy sauce if you've got it at home. That's cool.
And then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of honey.
Okay.
So we're just going to add a little bit of sweetness. And a teaspoon of grainy mustard.
Grainy mustard.
So you could use any mustard, really. But grainy mustard works well in this recipe.
Okay.
And then a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. You're doing a great job, really.
I think these are all things that I've got in my kitchen at home. So that helps that you don't have to go shopping and look for all these things.
Right. Now just whisk it together a little bit. And we're going to sear this other side. While we're doing that, want to talk about the broccoli?
Yes, the broccoli.
So this is a couple of cups of broccoli, fresh broccoli, and I've cut it into small flowers, because we want it to cook in the same amount of time as the salmon is going to cook. Okay,
so fewer pans the better. That means less dishes
to wash,
and
right? Actually, the iron skillet is going to go straight in the oven.
Oh, perfect.
So, yep, no fuss, no muss.
Because a guy's not going to want to clean up the kitchen. Let's get real.
Now, with the broccoli, we just want to do another teaspoon of olive oil.
Okay.
And a little bit of salt and pepper. And then we're going to just toss that together.
I'm getting anxious about my glaze here,
Julie.
All right,
just a minute. We're about ready. All right. Bring your little brush.
Ooh.
Now, go ahead and do it. Okay. Just half on each one. Right. And doesn't, it's just a couple teaspoons of different ingredients.
And it's going on really easy. It just kind of paints right on like that.
Use it all.
And you can tell it's really starting to smell very, very good in here. And how do I know that my salmon's not going to burn? What do I need to look for?
Well, dark.
Do I need to look for like flames or like
flames, a little smoke?
Listen for the smoke detector. I think I need more of this, huh?
Yeah, use it all.
Okay. Just on this one side like that?
Yep. We're not going to flip it again. Okay. And then,
all right.
Can you grab the broccoli?
Yes. Broccoli is just about ready to go in.
And I'm just going to kind of toss that so everything gets coated with oil. And now when you're roasting vegetables, you want it all to touch the pan.
Okay.
So
I'm glad you grabbed for the tongs because I was about to use it with just my hands, and then I'd be thrown out of this kitchen.
You'd be all greasy.
So is this something that you would make in the deli there at Greatest Grains?
Yes. This would be maybe something we might serve at our hot lunch that we do every day. Pretty much everything we make at Greatest Grains is made from scratch with wholesome ingredients and cooked fresh. We cook all day, every day.
And this looks really, really healthy, which means you can load up on the chocolates and all the wonderful desserts that your sweetheart gives to you. So that'll be perfect.
So
how do we know when it's ready for the oven?
It's ready now.
Okay.
And 375 for about 15 minutes. And there you go. You have it all.
375 for 15 minutes. And the broccoli will just kind of steam up around it. Is that what we want?
It's going to steam up around it. And I really like it when the edges get a little crunchy.
Okay.
Yeah. And you could substitute another vegetable if you didn't care for broccoli.
And can you substitute another protein instead of the fish?
Absolutely. You could do this with chicken. Yep. Or maybe even a pork chop. You might have to give those a little bit longer time in the oven.
All right. Well, this is a simple and easy recipe, and we'll have this information posted on our website so you can give it a try. Julie's going to pop this into the oven, and so we're going to check back with her in just a little while. So thank you so much.
Thank you for helping me.
Well, still to